Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. This is Dosha with DoshaDreams Tarot, and today I'm doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and get into it. This is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, or anywhere you have Sagittarius placements. These readings are timeless. The energy can be reversed, vice versa. So just take what resonates and leave the rest for somebody else, okay? If you haven't already, please do like, share, subscribe, and comment, and support me and my channel. I love coming on here and doing this for y'all, and it's something that I really enjoy. So, okay, we're going to take this one. Okay. All right, Sagittarius, you got Touch the Sky as your oracle card. This is from the Oracle of Mystical Moments deck. We're going to go ahead and open it up, read out of the book, and see if we can get a deeper message for you, okay? I really love this deck. Touch the sky. Lost in thoughts, isolation, sanctuary. A young girl with long braids looks down to earth from up in the skies. The small bird on her shoulder keeps her company in her cloud sanctuary. She is holding one of her braids like a lifeline, as if she is expecting somebody to climb up to her. Sometimes we are so overwhelmed by our feelings and sensations we escape into a condition of withdrawal and separation. It's hard for other people to follow us there unless we give them a sign that they are welcome. I think a lot of us can relate to that right now. I think that being in isolation and separation, this can happen for a variety of reasons. You know, I think even with COVID aside, when we're overwhelmed, yet we would really appreciate support, we have to remember to kind of wave our white flag, so to speak, you know what I mean? Kind of give people a sign that we are open to, you know, receiving their company, their support, or, you know, just their energy, right? So maybe that's a theme for you right now, Sag. Oop. Okay. Thank you so much for your messages and guidance, Spirit. As always, we couldn't do it without you. Would you please provide some messages of support and guidance to our Sagittariuses or anyone who's tuned in to this reading? Any messages or guidance? Okay, maybe Spirit just wants me to get into these two cards that already came out here. I'm gonna give it one more shuffle. Okay. All right, bottom of the deck is the Hanged Man in reverse. Perhaps you've been in a Hanged Man position for some time now, and I feel like you're maybe ready to emerge from that. We have the Page of Cups in reverse. I feel like this is speaking to maybe your sense of emotional innocence, that perhaps this part of you that has been maybe innocent and vulnerable in the past, that you're not feeling this way at this moment. I don't feel like you're open to, you know, kind of putting yourself out there or trying to, you know, give affection at this time. With this Oracle card, I feel like maybe you might be open to receiving it, but I feel like you're maybe in a place of bitterness. You might be in a place of isolation and not necessarily being interested in, you know, kind of putting yourself out there, right? You got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. I feel like you're done juggling. Perhaps you've been in a position of uncertainty for some time, and this could be uncertainty in making decisions, or maybe choosing between two things. It could be two jobs. Maybe you're working part-time at two different jobs and you feel overwhelmed and run down, and you're kind of like, I wish I could just, you know, focus all my energy into one thing. It could be two relationships. It could be two hobbies, anything like that. You know, it could just be two states of mind, two attitudes, right? Let's go ahead and clarify and kind of get a better idea of what these cards are trying to tell you, Sag. So can we clarify the Page of Cups in reverse, Spirit? This one? Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. I'm going to go ahead and get a couple of cards out for this. Could we go ahead and clarify the cups of, the Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, honey, that's what's going on. Oh, I'm so sorry. You got the Star at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with an Aquarius. This could just be an unfulfilled wish. You've got the Three of Swords coming out to clarify, as well as the Fool card in reverse. Yeah, I'm really feeling like you got your heart broken. I feel like you could be extremely disappointed in something. I feel like you're not trying to take any new chances right now, Sag. I feel like you might be really, yeah, you're really, really not feeling it right now. You're definitely not trying to jump into anything new. I feel like you're not really excited about the idea of love right now. This could just be a big disappointment for something that you put yourself out there for and it did not go the way that you had hoped. And so I feel like that is really hindering your ability to feel like free and you know, ready for something new and exciting in life right now. And that's totally understandable. That is a very natural reaction, okay? So I feel like you may be isolating yourself and taking your time and kind of like getting back to, you know, being in a place where you feel comfortable being in relationship with another person. This could be friendship, you know, this could be love. Typically with the Three of Swords, it is love, but, wow, okay, you've got a lot of cards coming out to clarify the Two of Coins in reverse. Yeah, you've got the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. More air energy. You know, what I'm thinking is that you were pretty unsure about something. Here you've got the Wheel of Fortune and the Ten of Pentacles both in reverse. So what I'm feeling is that this was an unfortunate situation. I feel like it really compromised your structural like integrity, like in your life, like your foundational integrity. Like it may have affected your home life. It may have affected, you know, your money. This could have been like your long-term investments and your, I feel like the things that you were committed to, right? So whatever this was, I feel like this was a very unfortunate experience for you, or you were experiencing a lot of misfortune. Things were not going well. So I feel like that it was really difficult for you to move into a place of decision, right? So I just feel like you were kind of stuck in indecision because obviously things were going badly enough for you to question whether or not you wanted to continue with it. But it was good enough because here we have the Knight of Cups and we also have the Two of Wands coming out. So I feel like just as much as it was, you know, well, no, I'm going to say because of this heartbroken situation and now you might be isolating yourself and, you know, not feeling, you know, young and innocent and all these things, right? Is like, but this was the idea here. The reason why you stuck around was because of this idea of possibility, right? Like you were looking out into the future and the future possibility, and there was obviously enough coming from, you know, this other person that you felt that it was, you know, that there was potential, right? Especially if, you know, this person was like romantic and da-di-da-di-da, you know, and there was this promises of the future and stuff. I feel like you could have stuck around to see what would happen, right? Because there was enough for you to be split in these two directions where you're like, do I walk away or do I stay, right? Let's go ahead and get some clarity on this. I'm going to pull from this deck, but, let me ask a question, like, did you walk away? Are you still in indecision? Are you still stuck in this place of indecision? And if so, like, what decision should you make? I mean, it kind of seems like you may have already made the decision because the Two of Coins is in reverse. So I feel like you were stuck, you were unsure, and I feel like it broke your heart, and I feel like you may have already made the decision. Yeah, but you've got the World card in reverse here, Sag. So I feel like in some way you may still be stuck. So, okay, Spirit, what is the advice for Sag right now in this situation? If they're feeling stuck, if they're still uncertain, if they're still, I can tell you don't want to be uncertain. Wow, okay. I'm just going to take this one. You've got the Ten of Pentacles coming out. So, okay. What is Sag choosing? I guess my question really is, what should Sag do about this? What is the direction that it looks like they're moving in? We always have free will, Sag. I just want you to remember that too, that like no matter what advice you're getting from tarot readers or friends or family, yeah, it's all up to you at the end of the day. I just hope that you choose what's best for you. And sometimes it's hard to know that, but I'm telling you that if you're this torn, it's not good for you. And like, that's just my personal opinion. Is like, everything takes work. Yeah, everything takes work, but you should not be in a place of heartbreak and uncertainty, excuse me, and in this place of like indecision and like things aren't going well and your money and your home and everything is affected by this. And no, like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna flat out say it to you right now. Like, no, that is not healthy. And you already know the answer, okay? So what I'm getting for you is the Seven of Pentacles in reverse at the bottom of the deck. And I feel like you're done waiting. You are done being in a place of indecision. Like, I feel like that this is really causing you a lot of stress and heartache and pain, right? Because now you've got the Four of Wands coming out in reverse, which for me means that like the stability is I almost just said shattered, but in a lot of ways, I guess I mean like the trust is broken, like the foundation of stability that you may have been trying to build with someone with this Ten of Pentacles, I feel like is compromised, right? You've got the Five of Wands in reverse. I feel like you are done being in this state of internal conflict. I feel like you're turning this around. You're making the decision to leave behind internal conflict. You've also got the High Priestess in reverse. This can speak to like secrets coming out or being revealed. This can speak to, being out of touch with your intuition. And this may be contributing to the uncertainty here. We're going to go ahead and pull some more to kind of clarify. I just got 1, 2, 3, 4 on the, I don't even know what you would call that. It's not a timer. It's just telling me how long the video's been going. So I'm not really sure what I would call that. The ticker, I got 1234 on the ticker. Make a wish, Sag, because this is too much. Okay, yeah, you've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. I feel like you're feeling a loss of vitality and passion, and that fiery spark that we, that you're known and loved for, right, Sag, is like something is really compromising your happiness right now. And I feel like you really are wanting, this may come from a deeper place, Sag. This could come from a deeper place of longing. Where that you really want companionship, or you really want somebody to come into your world and make you happy, right? But at the end of the day, like, you can't let that affect your sense of logic to the point where that you allow and put up with toxic behavior or somebody, just giving you just enough to keep you hanging on, but not enough to be happy, like not enough to have a solid, healthy foundation with somebody. Like, if you're heartbroken, yeah, you've got the Eight of Cups, then you've got to walk away. Like, at a certain point, it's just really unhealthy. Yeah, you've got the Nine of Cups at the bottom of the deck. You are not happy. But you deserve to be happy, Sag. Yeah, we've got a couple other cards coming out. Hold on a sec. Yeah, interesting. You've got the Four of Swords, healing after a heartbreak. I feel like the worst is over, especially if you're making the choice to move on. You've also got the Three of Cups coming out. This could have been a third-party situation. You know the story, right? I feel like this is possible that this was like, and this could have been on your end too. I mean, this could just be like giving to multiple people. This could be trying to make it work with like a polyamorous relationship. This could be, this could be just somebody giving to one or more people. You know, this could also be overindulgence in drinking, right? Like the Three of Cups in other contexts can mean celebration and friendship and harmony and all that stuff. But in the context of this reading, Sag, like that's not what I'm feeling here. I'm feeling that this was like a third party situation, okay? I'm going to go ahead and pull some more cards for you because I feel like you need to get through to the other side, right? Like that's always the goal, Sag, is like, it's not just to like dwell on like what did someone do to me and like how does it make me feel, and like we need to dive into that for our own healing. Yeah, you've got the Two of Swords in reverse and you've got the Ten of Swords in reverse. And if you can see like this in this deck, it just says the Ten of Swords, but in other decks, there's very similar cards that say everything is fine. And I'm mentioning that because I feel like with this in reverse is you're kind of like, everything's not fine. Like, I'm not just sitting here, like, messaging this person even though, like, they broke my freaking heart. It's like, no, everything's not fine. Like, I'm not okay with this, you know? You've got the Lovers at the bottom of the deck. This is very, very likely a lover, right? A romantic relationship. And the Lovers also represent, you know, the choice, right? So I feel like this is like a decision, a big decision for you, and you may be holding on. Like, we've got the Four of Pentacles here, but I also just saw the Six of Swords. So I feel like you're holding on, but you're wanting to move on. Yeah, you've got the King of Cups, okay? So the first thought that I got is that this is a completely different person. Like, this isn't you and this isn't your person. This isn't even a new romantic interest, Sag. So get that off the table real quick. Because that's not going to solve your problems. Like, just going to be really, really upfront with you. And even though I might have sounded harsh just then, it's because I sense that that might excite somebody who is in a place of heartbreak and they're leaving something behind, and then they're like, ooh, and so you mean this like new love offer is going to come in? Like, no, this is somebody who cares a lot about you. This could very well could be a Scorpio or another water sign. More often than not, the King of Cups, you know, represents Scorpio. So this could be somebody who cares a lot about you and is willing to offer you some words of wisdom, some support. You know, don't expect that this person is going to be able to solve all your problems, but I feel like this is somebody who cares a lot about you and, you know, has your best interest at heart. And they might be very strong and stern in the way that they share their love, but they, you know, I feel like are very serious about, you know, helping you, right, in some way. So in whatever way that is, that comes, you know, I know that it's going to be nourishing to you in some way, Sag. So I would be open to what this person has to say, okay? So let's get some more messages for Sag on this. Are there any other messages for Sagittarius? Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Any other messages? Yeah. Okay. Cool. See, because this is what we're trying to get to right now. Yeah, absolutely. Lovers at the bottom of the deck again. This is a big decision for you, and when I say it's a big decision, yes, it may be very difficult. But what I also mean is that it's important. Okay, it's important that you make this decision. It's not just like, do I decide if I want to keep putting up with this crap or not? This is like a way deeper decision that has a lot to do with you and your longing, and the fact that you really, you know, in some ways I almost see this as kind of like dangling a rope, a lifeline to somebody, you know, and like hoping that they'll like grab it and like, you know, come to where you are and like make you happy, you know, like you're kind of trying to like dangle somebody into like your tower or whatever. And this is a much deeper issue, right? Like, this isn't just about this person. I feel like this could be a much deeper thing that's going on with you, you know. So I'm just going to go ahead and keep going, but that's why it's an important decision. So we've got the Ten of Wands in reverse, the end of burdens, Sag. Like I'm serious. Like, this is like you letting go of your burdens, you dropping this burden, whatever the heck it is, you know, more than likely a kind of like failing love relationship, right? A lot of times we hold on because we care, but sometimes we hold on because we don't want to give up, right? Like, we don't want to fail or something. But I'm telling you that no time is ever wasted. Nothing is a failure if you're choosing your happiness. Nothing is a failure if you're choosing, the right direction, right? Sometimes we can get off path, but as long as we're choosing to try and go in the right direction, then we're doing the right thing. And so, it's okay. So anyway, release those burdens, Sag. You've got the Eight of Pentacles. This is going to take work. This is about doing the inner work. This is about taking care of your business and yourself, right? So taking care of like this is the 8 is right before you hit the 9, okay? And the 9 is right before you hit the 10, baby. So what I'm saying here is that the 8 of Pentacles might be where you're at right now, where you're getting to a place where that you're happy to be on your own, like the 9 of Pentacles, right? And once you're happy to be on your own, then you can move on to the 10 of Pentacles, where that then you do have that healthy long-term relationship that you're looking for, right? So I feel like the 8 of Pentacles is where you're at right now. You just need to do that inner work, okay? And we all have to do it. There's no shame in having to do inner work. That's literally why we're human. I mean, I truly believe that that's why we're on this planet right now, is to do that work. So the longer we avoid it, I feel like the longer we are going to prolong our suffering, right? Or we're going to we're doing ourselves a disservice by feeling ashamed of our inner work and by not doing it, right? So that's what I'm trying to say to you, Sag, is like, this is where you're at right now. That's just where you're at, okay? And the sooner that you get to it, then the sooner you get to move on out of it, okay? We all have inner work to do, and we all do it. Depending if we choose it or not, you know what I mean? Unfortunately, a lot of us aren't doing the inner work, but I feel like what I'm trying to say to you is no matter what you accomplish or what you overcome, there will always be more work, okay? So, and I'm not saying that to make you discouraged. I'm saying that to make you feel better, because if there's people who you feel like are in a better circumstance than you, or that they have done so much healing and so much work that they now have everything they want, like, trust and believe, no, those people are not any better than you. They're not any happiness comes from within, okay? So the more inner work you do, the happier you're going to be. But what I'm saying is they still hit challenges. They still have to grow. They still have inner work to do. Some of them are avoidant, and then it all comes up. I'm just trying to tell you is don't ever be envious of other people and think that, because you have work to do, that somehow you're not as valuable as those people, okay? Because that's garbage. I'm just telling you that right now. So just do your work. You know what I mean? Just do it. It's okay. And like I said, the sooner you do it, the sooner you'll get to where it is you really want to go. You've got the 9 of Wands coming out. You may be feeling very defensive right now. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, Sag, if you're feeling wounded and you're not feeling, up to snuff, whatever, that's okay. Take your time and go ahead and defend yourself if you need to. It's okay to be guarded, but just like you have coming out in the cards here, the 9 of Wands comes right before the 10, okay? And, that's the hardest part, and you're getting ready to just turn that upside down, okay? Really, and drop those burdens. So that's what I'm getting for you right now. You've got the Queen of Wands coming out last. This is Sagittarius energy, okay? You're doing great, Sag. Just keep going, okay? You need to get back in touch with your own personal power, and this is personal empowerment for yourself, not having power over other people, or feeling powerful because you accomplished something. This is just you feeling like the real you, okay? Like not like whatever, falsified version of yourself that makes you feel better, but like the real you. And I'm telling you right now, also, I don't know why I want to say this, but the real you will always be infinitely better than anything that you pretend to be. It's true. So just be you, Sag. You got this, okay? Work through this, make your decisions, do your work, heal, and, you'll get there, okay? So anyway, thanks for tuning in, all right? I really do hope this message resonated or helped in some way. Please do like, share, comment, subscribe, and support me in my channel. I'm brand spanking new to YouTube, but I've been doing tarot for a long time. So if you resonated, please do support me so I can keep on coming back for y'all. So I hope to see you again next time. Bye.